tonight I get to review 2 new little things that I got from my favorite YouTubers. So the first one, I'm going to probably put these into 2 different videos. Just to, you know, if you want to look at the knife, you can look at the knife video. If you want to look at the rod, you can look at the rod video. But I'm going to start off with Demolition Ranch and Off the Ranch Matt Carricker and LunkersTv Rob. They bought a knife company called SKIF Knife, and look, that video dropped where they had bought the knife company and a year ago, and they've been testing it and they had issues or whatever. And I'm not kidding you, that day that video dropped, I dropped my knife that I've had for 2 years. I was fishing on my kayak and it just fell into the lake, and I needed a new knife. So I watched that video and I'm like, oh, I'll buy the knife. The next day I see this video and Matt is apologizing from Demolition Ranch. He's apologizing for the price of the knife. And he talked about being a knife nerd or an AR nerd or whatever. I'm not a knife nerd. I use my knives to cut my lines on my rods, and that's basically what I use my knife for. So, cheap knife, expensive knife, I really don't care. I buy what I think looks cool. And there's some specifications that I'll show you whenever I undo this. Anyways, so Matt's doing this video and he's apologizing about them doubling what the price was, and he's talking about the metal and the metal's not good enough and whatever he's talking about. And it's funny because somebody had posted, they said, I hope that packaging is worth all this extra money that you're charging for these knives. I'm gonna tell you what, right now, this packaging is really nice. Like, God dang, look at that. So it's got this little magnetic thing, and it opens up this little box, and you open it up, and it's got a little outline. I don't know if you can see it, but it's got a little outline of the knife, and it tells you all the details of the knife. So overall length, 223 millimeters. It's America, so I don't know what that is in inches, but whatever. Blade is a drop point. I don't know what that means either. Blade length, 97 millimeters. Blade thickness, 3 millimeters. Handle, a G10. Hardness, 56 to 58 HRC. Steel, 8CR13 MOV, which I guess is the big issue that everybody had with the pricing on this, was that kind of steel. But still, like, go to Academy and buy a knife and it looked like this. Like, that's pretty awesome. And look at this, little sticker. Like, I'm putting this on my Tundra. Like, this is definitely going on my truck. That's pretty cool. SKIF Knife US. Very cool. So you open this up. Got this little thing. You got their little no moisture beanbag thing. You get a little dog tag. So I haven't opened this up yet. We open this up, and it just says skifknife.us. I don't know if that camera's focusing. And here's the back. But to the guy that said, I hope that packaging's worth all this extra money that you're charging for these knives, to me, the packaging is pretty badass. Like, good job. Good job. Anyway, let's get to the good stuff. So, you take this out. You got your In God We Trust right there. You got your America there. You got your America there. You got your America there. You got America all over this thing. The box is worth it. The packaging's worth the extra cost. Don't be too sorry there, Demo Ranch. Anyways, here is the knife that I picked. So I'm very cheesy. I love camo. So I had to get the camo. And just feeling it, like, the last knife that I had for, like I said, I had for a long time. And I bought it at Home Depot. And I liked it, right? I probably spent $40 on it. I think I spent $45 on this knife. The packaging's way better than the packaging that I got on my other knife. But this is the knife that I got. Now, first of all, and I think this is more of a... Let me get Marley up here. Come here. All right. I think this is more of just you have to get used to it, and you have to get used to the knife you're using. Because I was so used to how my knife opened up and all that stuff. You use that knife, you carry a knife every day for a year, like you get used to it. And this one, I think I just had to get used to. So it's got these little notches right here. That on my last knife, you would typically use that to open it, but on this knife, it does not open it. So that's kind of frustrating. I'm used to pulling this. Marley, get out of here. So I'm used to pulling my knife out, using that with my thumb to flip that blade open. So this knife doesn't work like that. This knife has this little notch back here, and you pull that down with your thumb, so that opens it, and you just flip it open. Now, obviously, I like the other way better because that's the way that I've done it for the past year and a half, 2 years. But that's not to say that I won't get used to this. And then to close it, it's got this kind of, and again, like I'm used to a little push button back here. You push that down and the thing closes. On this one, you got to move. I don't know if I can get it good. There's this whole piece right here moves over, and you close it down. So I would just use my thumb, move it over, close it down, and you can still have that grip right there with your thumb to pull it down. So right now it's awkward to me just because I haven't used it, right? I just got it. But I would assume after carrying this for a week maybe, I'm gonna get used to it and I'm gonna be fine with it, right? So that's the SKIF knife, and I'm about to use it to do my review on the wonderful cheapo Guggen rod, which I don't think I'm going to be as happy about as I am about the SKIF knife. So hey, if you want to buy a SKIF knife, I think, just from my experience, what I've purchased when it comes to knives, I think it's a great knife. It's sharp. I mean, it's sturdy. It's got some weight to it. Like I like the design. I think I'm gonna get used to it. I think I'm gonna like it. So I don't know why this side is my camo green and this side is just gray. I would like both sides to be the same camo green, but whatever. I'm not picky. Anyways, that's the review of the SKIF knife. I think LunkersTv, Off the Ranch, Demo Ranch, you guys did a great job. So I wish you the best of luck, and I totally approve and think this is one badass knife. Good job, guys.